It's 7:30 p.m. The office is dead quiet, and you are the only one left typing. You think your boss is going to notice. You think this is the sacrifice that finally gets you the promotion. Here's the crazy part. They do notice, but they aren't looking at a future leader. They're looking at a permanent beast of burden. We are told from day one that hard work equals success. Put in the hours, be a team player, go the extra mile. It's a fantastic lie designed to keep the machine running cheap. If you are the person who always stays late to fix everyone else's mess, you become too valuable to promote. Think about it from their perspective. Pure, cold risk avoidance. If they move you up to management, who is going to do the grunt work? They would have to hire 2 people just to replace your insane output. That costs money. Leaving you exactly where you are is highly profitable. This is the curse of competence. The reward for digging a good hole is just a bigger shovel. The guys who get promoted aren't the ones staying until 8 p.m. staring at spreadsheets. They are the ones leaving at 5 p.m. to play golf with the VP. Or they're grabbing drinks with the client and building leverage. Because at the top, business isn't about raw output. It's about optics. When you work late every day, you kill your own optics. You don't look like a high-level strategic thinker. You look like a stressed-out subordinate who can't manage their time. By always being available, you actively drain your own perceived value. Scarcity creates value. If you are always there, your time means nothing. It's brutal, but it's the invisible rule of the cubicle matrix. And if you don't wake up to it, you will grind yourself into dust for a gold star that doesn't exist. Let's look at how this trap actually plays out in real time. It's Friday night. You are packing up and the Slack notification chimes. It's your manager. Just a quick tweak needed for Monday's deck. You sit back down and fix it. You think you just proved your loyalty. But what you actually did was train them. You taught them your personal boundaries do not exist. Then there is the classic restructuring play. A coworker quits or gets fired to cut costs. The workload doesn't vanish. It quietly slides right onto your desk under the disguise of a stretch assignment. They tell you it will be great for your resume. They tell you it's a chance to step up. 6 months pass. You are doing 2 jobs for the exact same salary. And when performance review season finally rolls around, you get a 2% raise and a meets expectations. Because the new, impossible workload is now your baseline. How about the manufactured emergency? This one is a favorite. The client needs this proposal tomorrow morning, or the account is dead. You stay until 2 a.m. You pull off a miracle. You save the day. Next morning, the boss presents your deck. They get the applause from the directors. Your reward? A cold slice of pepperoni pizza in the break room. They weaponize the idea of teamwork to extract free labor. If you leave at 5 p.m., they don't fire you. They just use social engineering. The passive-aggressive comments. Oh, half day today. They make you feel guilty for simply executing the contract you signed. Even your paid time off is an illusion. You take a week off, but the work doesn't stop. It just piles up like a barricade. So you work 12-hour days when you get back, just to penalize yourself for resting. The entire architecture of the modern office is built to exploit your work ethic. So how do you break out of this matrix? You have to kill the employee mindset. You have to stop thinking like a loyal servant and start acting like a mercenary. Here is the brutal truth HR will never put in the handbook. You are not a family member. You are a vendor. You are a business of one selling a highly specific product. 40 hours of your time per week. When you give them 60 hours for the exact same salary, you are just running a permanent discount. Imagine walking into a car dealership and demanding 2 cars for the price of 1. They would laugh you out of the building. But you let your boss do it to you every single day. The paradigm shift happens the moment you realize loyalty is a one-way street. If company profits drop by 2%, that family culture vanishes in a 10-minute Zoom call. So why are you treating your job like a blood oath? Look at the highest paid people in your building. They aren't doing the heavy lifting. They weaponize average performance to protect their energy. They understand that the real game isn't happening on the spreadsheet. The real game is happening in the unsaid dynamics, the optics, the leverage. You need to step down from the role of the office martyr today. Start pacing your output. If a task takes you 1 hour, deliver it in 3. Give yourself a buffer. Let the system breathe. Keep your battery charged. Because nobody gives a medal to the fastest typist on a sinking ship. They reserve the lifeboats for the people holding the maps. So how do you actually build leverage? You stop being the workhorse and start being the bottleneck. Find one highly specific system, one vital process, and become the only person who truly understands it. Do not document it perfectly. Do not train your backup to be as good as you. If anyone can do your job, you are a commodity. If only you can run the core database, you are an asset. Stop asking for permission to network. Use company time to build your own escape pod. Take the long lunches with people from other departments. Figure out where the actual money flows. When you are at your desk, practice strategic incompetence. If a task falls outside your exact job description, let it drop. Watch it burn. It will feel deeply uncomfortable at first. You will want to swoop in and save the project. Don't. Let management feel the pain of their own understaffing. Pain is the only metric they actually track. If things run smoothly while you do 2 jobs, they have zero incentive to hire help. When things break, and only you know the fix, that is when you negotiate. Not from a place of begging for a tiny raise during a review cycle. You negotiate from a place of cold, hard leverage. It is just business. They have been playing this game against you since day 1. You just didn't know the rules. You thought it was a meritocracy. It is a casino, and the house always wins if you play their slots. So learn to count the cards. Clock out at 5 p.m. today. Let the notifications pile up. The company survived before you, and it will survive after you. Stop setting yourself on fire just to keep your manager warm.